Hi folks, welcome back to my Masters of Orion playthrough, and as you can see from the last episode, we went on a bit of an expansion trip, settling quite a few new systems and getting some good planets out. Well, we're going to continue with that kind of theory, and maybe start getting the navy built up as well. As you can see, I'm going to need some more starports to boost my command points. And it was also mentioned that I should maybe be doing a bit more in the way of micromanagement, maybe shuffling these population around a little bit to get what I want done quicker on the planet. And yes, I could definitely get better results by doing that, but to be honest, I'm not focusing too much on that for this first playthrough. I'm just going to try and figure out how everything else works and what we can get done. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of micromanagement in these games. I find it quite off-putting as your empire gets bigger. Just checking on the Marines. Yep, plenty of Marines there. Let's build a troop ship if we've got that. We haven't. Okay, let's build a destroyer. But yes, going back to the point, micromanagement, it's definitely a more effective way of playing the game, without a shadow of a doubt. It kind of detracts from it a little bit once things get too big, but at the moment that would be fine. However, the AI are not exactly putting up much of a fight at the moment, and I don't think I need to worry too much about this. That thing better not destroy my space factory, or I'll be really miffed. Okay, good old military outpost nuke the pirate raiders. Good for you. Got some planets here we can go and settle.
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
Awesome, what have we got? Automated repair units and better guidance systems. Upgrade with everything. Automated repairs, quite nice. Now then, we better get those military dropships. Otherwise, we're not going to get an invasion fleet. Okay, what's next? Anything on that system too? There's nothing else there to settle. Fascia Prime. Now, they were growing pretty fast, and right now, that's not a lot of production from that food there. 1 per turn for that guy. I'm going to switch him into production, and we'll get working on that instead. Colonial revenue services. We definitely need more tax. And do we need a toxic processor on this one? Just looking at this up here. Desert medium. No, not strictly speaking, but they are never bad things to have. Not too worried about defense because I intend to go on the offensive when we get a chance. So, I'll stick it on anyway. Although extra food things would be quite nice. Oh, it's always a thing. We'll go for fungal farms, and then we'll go for a toxic processor. Get it in that order. Keep going. So I don't know how many of you guys watching have actually played the game yet, or whether you're still waiting for it to go into general release. Well, this is nice. Extra minerals on Sol, thank you. But for those of you who played it, what do you think of the game so far? Are you enjoying it? Do you find it a bit limited? Do you find it really in-depth? What would you like them to add into the game before it goes on release? Obviously, there are more races coming, and there's going to be the option to change difficulty levels as well. Now, what's Gav's 2 building? We need to get the Marines built up there a bit. Oh, Colonial Revenue Services. Definitely get some more of those. And you do need to go and settle that place, Gav's Prime, which is awful. And there's some places down there to settle as well. So, maybe, once you've got that, get some soil enrichment going off. Get a cloning centre, actually. Get that going. And then get me a colony ship. Got some more expansion to do. So yeah, and those of you who haven't played the game yet, what do you think of it? How it looks? Are you enjoying watching the series through? Are you getting quite excited about the game? Or do you think it's just another RTS, Command and Conquer, colonial civilization type of game that's not really going anywhere different? Now, what have we got to do? Shield capacitors. They sound pretty handy. Yeah, Fantastic. Let's go for that.
Sorry for the interruption, President.
Troop transports. Okay, thank you for that. I guess I should be thinking about who I'm going to go and attack first. Now, I could pick some weaker guys off, and the Mershan weren't very friendly, but it's these Sakura who were the ones who were kind of threatening. What the hell is this place? Nihilar 2. There is something to go and settle, but not with that. I'll build a colony ship somewhere else. Get some colonial revenue services up. Get a farm going. get a research lab going. And radiated. Actually, with a toxic processor, we might be able to help that. Build one of those. And then we'll come back. I really do love that build queue. It's so handy. Right then, 20 out of 25 points. No point building a space station there. We don't need that. Ooh, space squid. They're pretty damn tough, those monsters. You'd be really surprised sending up destroyers against them, and they're a lot tougher than destroyers. So where else do we need to go? I'm not going to build anything down there. Ooh, we've got a frigate sitting there doing nothing in particular. Actually, it's a destroyer. Let's bring it back up here, where it can be of some use. And can't do anything with those planets yet. Maybe I should have something built on one of these to keep an eye on stuff. I don't think it really matters. Never a bad idea having layers of defences though. And, oh yes, actually we've got, what is that, space factory heading up there. Or is that just my colony ship? It's going, must have moved, has it? Colony ship. There we go. Let's go get that settled right now. Just before anyone else gets any ideas. So welcome to Boobalus 3, also known as Hellhole 7. So my planets I'm settling on aren't the most attractive of places to go on vacation to, as this medium toxic hellhole really isn't. Okay, what should we build? Well, do the usual automated factories, biospheres, which are pretty good, and a toxic processor. It'll take a while. It'll improve the atmosphere.
This
It's always going to help.
GNN.
Now, what do these bastards want?
The
Oh, we control
Republic
13 planets.
has-
Thank you for telling me that. Maybe I should just go and turn that Galactic News Network off. What do you think? Because you can turn it off in the options. I don't know, sometimes it brings your attention to something you may have missed or might be interesting. Usually it's starting to feel like an interruption though, to be honest, isn't it? Anyway, as we can see now, I am one of the
shall
candidates that can be
withhold my
voted
vote.
on. Let's skip them, they're obviously not going to vote for me. 39 votes for Sakura, that's quite powerful.
I vote for humanity.
Oh, we're not far behind. We're not far behind. Now then, I should point out that someone left a comment on the video which is very interesting, but I haven't actually bothered to go and check to see if it's right, but I'm going to assume it's true. And that the Sakura reproduction rate is actually bugged at the moment. They're supposed to get a 25% increase to their birth rate, and I think it's actually working as a 75% increase, which would explain how they're expanding faster than the other guys, and they've got all those damn votes in the council as well. So I think that goes on your empire size or number of colonies or colonists, something like that. Anyway, that would certainly fit in with my experience on the playthrough when I did as the Sakura off camera, because they really did expand fast. So that was kind of interesting, and when that bug gets fixed, that should bring things into balance a little bit more. So where shall I go with this? Do I really want to fly up there? It's not bad, but I'm kind of putting all my eggs into one basket. 10 turns as well. Where else can we get settled? That's a volcanic hellhole. This place has some options, and it's easier to defend. Toxic, but we can fix toxic places. That'll do. I'll have that. You know, some of the turns are taking a little bit longer to process now as empires expand. This is Oshia 3. Okay, what have we just built there? We've built a destroyer. Thank you very much. What do we need to do? See, my credits are back in profit now, which is very nice. How was pollution on this, by the way? It's currently not getting worse and not getting better, so that's fine. What shall we have? What shall we have? This can support quite a big population, so for a time being, we'll put him up there and let's churn out a big population. You know, some of these buildings, because they do get expensive to run, it might be worth going back to them at a later date and just trashing any that you don't need, say when the planet's grown to maximum size. and you don't need the extra food production, just to save a bit on money, but it's not doing too bad at the moment. So Sakura are going to be what I consider to be the main threat. I have a fleet here already. 3 destroyers. I'm going to send another one up there to join them. Let's see what's going on in the meantime. So yeah, going back to the micromanagement thing, when I'm playing through this, I'm certainly not holding myself up as an example of this is how you should play. I never really do that. I'm decent at quite a few games, but I wouldn't say I was particularly brilliant at any single one. And it's just the way I like to play. And I do get frustrated by, or annoyed by, too much micromanagement. What's Sahu building? Now this place does have other places to go and settle, so we shall... Oh, is that? It's poor, but it's a planet, and we should do that. Now what I should probably be doing is getting that star base up. Let's get some of these up. And after that, then you can build a colony ship. Because we need those star bases up, otherwise we're going to run out of room in the fleet. And I definitely need a bigger fleet. Don't like the way that jumps there. I should maybe just click on these instead. Okay, this has got... Ooh, that's really bad, but barren and ultra poor planets can actually be improved later on. There's a couple of pieces of tech you can get, which helps out quite a lot. This is currently at maximum population, so that's not great. Tell you what we'll do, we'll get a colony ship to go and get that other dump sorted out. What's the toxic? Okay, we can improve that. Oh, colonial revenue. A toxic processor, and a starbase, because we need that fleet bigger. And you can kind of start to see how things begin to snowball. What have we got here? This is a colony ship. Oh, I've already got one coming there. In that case then, did I build another one? Yeah, scrap that. Someone else can build that. And just get the starbase for now. You go and settle this one. Skip, skip. Just go through the usual stuff here. Automation. It's poor is this one. Now, you can get stuff that can be built on poor planets to improve it. I obviously don't have the tech yet. Let's get that going. And we'll go for some farms. And after all that, that should keep them going for a bit. It's quite spacious though. Plenty of space. Rattle that on. And you can see the snowball effect I was beginning to mention before the game interrupted me. Once you get a lot of planets, you get good production going, you get decent tax. Oh, where have those bastards come from? Pirate ships. What have I got? I don't have anything nearby. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. What's that? A destroyer miles away. Oh, I've got a destroyer here. Fetch him in then. Come on, 3 turns. Okay, maybe I should have had a destroyer station there just to keep those bastards out. Anyway, the colony ship, you get in there. Get that settled straight away. Because I'm guessing it's harder for pirates to destroy a colony than it is to destroy a colony ship, which doesn't have any protection whatsoever. Of course, they might just come and bombard me. Let's hope that destroyer gets there fast anyway. Factory, toxic. Yeah, it's always toxic. Biospheres, toxic processor, and revenue services. There we go. Now, if you really don't like micromanagement in the game, you can set all the planets off to auto-produce and things like that. But from my experience in other games like that, they tend to build stupid things or stuff that they really don't need. So I'm not quite that anti-micromanagement that I like to give the AI free reign over all my production. Now, what shall we have next? Advanced construction. This is for the fighter bays and stuff. Genetic engineering. That was me. Population growth. Oh, spy bonus, telepathic training. We definitely don't need that, because at the moment, espionage is not a part of the game, unless there's been a patch that I've missed, but I don't think there has. But that is coming later on, definitely. Why have I got 2... Oh, did I put those guys in? No. Why have I put those in? Oh, there's not a great return on anything here, and it's not at full full capacity yet. Nope, can't put anything in there. What about in production? Production's always good. So let's see if we can get a bit of extra food going. It'll help. Help a bit. Actually, what was this? Is this toxic? It's volcanic. I'll put a toxic processor on anyway, and I'll put one of those on. And then we'll see how that does. And what fleet needs orders. A destroyer, which has arrived here. Yeah, go on, just get up there. It does annoy me sometimes when you just miss with your right click of where you want the guy to go. And it cancels off it altogether. 4 destroyers. It's getting up to some power, but I imagine that the Sacra fleets are going to be a lot better. Yeah, it's quite a decent outpost they've got there. I need cruisers, really. And then we're talking. What have we got here? I'm just going to leave him there. If I'd had a station built there, everything would have been happy.
This is GNN.
These guys again.
And now the state of the galaxy.
Come on,
the
get on with it.
Rankings of empire
Yeah,
population.
look at that. These guys are absolutely flying away. And they're clearly leading the rest of the AI. Although I'm not doing too bad. Right, this is where this is going to get unpleasant pretty quickly here. Where are we building now? Sol, excellent. Get me some more ships, I think. Oh, hang on, what's the population? Sorry, the pollution like. Starting to build up again. Don't like pollution. Because that's a cheaper one, isn't it? I might as well... Oh no, they both do 25%. And this one cleans the atmosphere and toxic planets and upgrades them to barren. Okay, we'll go for the cheaper one for now. And then... I can build troop transports. Awesome. I should be building troop transports. I'll leave that for now because I don't think I've got any extra star bases built yet. And where else? On Fascia. What's that just built? Nothing of any interest. No defense. Nothing. Colonial revenue. Gotta get that boosted up. And we'll go for the fungal farms. Get that going a bit faster. I don't know actually, cloning centres, population growth, minus 25%. Might be useful. It's expensive. I don't mind, things are growing fast enough anyway. Definitely want a star base going though. That's one of the things that's holding me back. Next fleet. We've got a destroyer. Okay, a little bit late, but better late than never. You can get your backside over here. We'll get this colonized once we get the tech that allows us to convert asteroids to barren planets. That's always handy. He's gone against the outpost. Good. Just the one. That'll do. Brilliant. That'll do very nicely. Right. You've been sitting there ages doing nothing. Go and build me a military outpost. Just because there's likely to be a base down there.
Just a minute of your time, President.
Oh, we don't want that one. We definitely want the microbiotics.
Our...
And then genetic mutations. Terraforming. That's nice but expensive. Heightened intelligence. Extra research per scientist.
Terrific.
We'll have that for now. It's a quick one to get. And what's that just built? A colony ship. Let's get that colonized. What's this one look like? Yeah, pretty unpleasant. Don't want to break the pattern here, do we? Okay. Usual stuff, except I can't build automated factories. Yes, I can. Going blind. And then, was this really a horrible, barren place? Whoops. Was there anything I can build after that to help with barren planets? Not yet. Nope, that tech is obviously still a way off yet. Biospheres then. And colonial revenue. And Lomar 2 has just built something. Nah, it's nicely balanced. It can go a lot bigger. Go on then, we'll get a bit more food production going. And what's that? Expensive? Yeah, expensive. We'll go for that one. Pollution? That's fine, that's fine. Pollution's alright at the moment. What do we need? Apart from a starbase, which will get built. Turn 132, so we get a few turns cranked out. What fleet needs orders? Oh, right, yeah, you turned up a bit late, didn't you, to the party. I should probably station these guys around somewhere. Head over there. Why have I lost a point of command? Something must have died. Well, we won't know. And we don't really care. Carry on, carry on. It'll be really nice once we get some ships and we can start kicking ass over here, because I'm getting ready for a war. I'm getting a bit itchy.
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
Thank you very much for that. Cyber techniques, advanced construction, super alloys, heavy armor. Let's go for that one. Get our ships better protected.
President, if I may.
Terraforming. Yeah, I'm not terraforming anything just yet. Terraforming's pretty good actually for improving really shitty planets, but it takes quite a long time. A lot of production. So there's, you see, 21 turns. So it's not a quick process, but it does get things better overall. So really, there's sort of things to build when you've got nothing else on that you need to build in a hurry. We've got Starbase built on here. Starbase is always pretty good. Have we... pollution? Pollution's going down. That's nice. Alright then, let's go for terraforming. I was talking about not doing it. Oh, hang on. What's the Marines like on this? We can afford a troop ship. Get one built. The way this works is when you build it, it instantly takes 4 units of Marines out of the planet's quota. So, if the planet's at full strength like this, you might as well build a troop ship, because this gradually ticks back up anyway. And as long as you've got command points to spare, you can kind of store those guys for later, when they're going to be useful. Let's get that terraformed. Should maybe think about building a few ground defences, but... yeah, I might be in trouble if 2 enemies fight me at once. That is a good point. And my fleet will be at one side of the galaxy fighting one lot, and then it might be good to have some missile batteries and other stuff just to keep nasties at bay. Right, so our destroyer's there. You can just guard that for now. Nothing intelligent for you to do. Carry on. Choose production. This is back on Sol. Very good. It's looking quite nice. Right, what shall we have? Pollution is... it's getting a bit high, is that? And it's not going down unless I build a toxic processor there. I can't build any more ships because I'm going to run out of command points, definitely. So let's go for a cloning center. Let's go for a toxic processor. Things improved. And then we'll come back. So we're making a decent amount of money. Nothing outstanding, but it's profit, which is good.
Excuse me,
Hopefully,
President.
that's going to go up. Oh, I've got a troop transport ready. Awesome. That was the first one. I'll put them with the fleet. Is that a good idea? Might not be. Might be clever to keep them somewhere safer. If I have them over there, actually. Handy, but not too risky. Right, then we've found pirate base. Let's go and bomb it. Let's go. Nuclear bombs, 1 population to kill, no structures. Job done.
Your crew descends to investigate the remains of the pirate
Excellent.
enclave.
We managed to
The
scavenge a
destruction
population from that.
is near total.
Take those guys out. Head back up there. Just keep an eye on this. And I don't know whether pirates actually spawn randomly once the game is going, or whether their positions are set in stone at the start, but I didn't expect that.
Just a minute of your time, President.
Right, this is one of those either-or decisions. We've got heavy armor, which boosts the bonus resilience, which I guess is just the amount of damage it deflects or doesn't take. Or we've got a reinforced hull multiplier, which I think increases the hit points. I don't really know which is the best way to do it. Although, as I think is shield strength based on hull hit points. Let's try this one. Reinforced hulls for this one. This playthrough. Upgrade all those. Now, what shall we have next? Is that a new ship? That is better armor. And that is an antimatter drive for better travel speed. Oh, that's... Oh, hang on.
Fantastic.
Some of these I'm getting way ahead of. We'll go for those cheap stuff. I like things that research quickly. It kind of feels like you're getting somewhere then. Right, where are we looking now? They are just going to go on sleep mode for now. Troop ships. Keep them separate. Destroyer, you can go on guard. And a colony ship, you can go and... I've got something on there. You can go and settle that dump. And it is a proper dump. But it's going to be my dump. And home to this new breed of colonies. Ah, these guys. Load them up onto a ship. Send them off into space. Land on a shithole. That's Mr. Popular, I shall be. Look at this. This is really, really, really bad. What can we build? Even 20 turns for a factory. That is really bad. It's going to take a while to get this place going up. Soil enrichment, everything would help. We'll go for the toxic 40 turns for a toxic processor. Awesome. Awesome. We'll go for that anyway for extra cash. Hopefully in that time we'll have got some technology that helps building on barren planets. And there's something else you can do for ultra poor mineral crusts. It's a crust extractor or something like that. Haven't researched it yet. But we'll get there. Aha,
Just
speaking of research.
time, President.
Battle pods, increase the hull size. Fighter bays. I like the idea of fighter bays, so let's have fighter bays on my stuff. Well, I'm sure I did this on my Sacra playthrough and I didn't actually get any fighters, but it might have been something I've overlooked. That's armour. Armour's always good. Private funding. Well, crust prospecting. That is the thing that I've been looking for ages. Didn't think it came under that, under the private funding thing. Oh well, you live and learn.
Our scientists have made a
Oh,
new...
got that. Something else nice and quick. Something juicy. Neutrino physics. Ooh, what's that one? A geosynchronic warehouse. That allows you to buy out things faster when you're producing stuff. Planetology, artificial planet construction.
Excellent.
Yeah, let's go for that. I'll get those asteroid belts converted. What was this place? What was this place? Sahu Prime. Okay, this place is more or less finished. We don't need anything else here. That's got... It's got a construction queue already. This was the one. Advanced Data Center. For more research. Have we got any scientists on here? We've got one. It would boost it slightly. Pollution, morale, all that sort of stuff. Do you have a starbase? It does indeed. You can have a... I'll tell you what, let's just terraform this place and get that improved. So that'll go from... It'll go up from arid, I take it? I guess we'll see. What else needs doing? Yay! Marindi Prime and Marindi 2. So, no increase in population yet. We'll get the usual things going. Hydroponic farms, quite good. Everything's got a use. Everything's pretty handy. This isn't toxic, is it? No, it's just pretty average. Let's see. Well, terraforming is going to be expensive. Government support facilities, we need those going. Keep the morale up. And I'll go starbase. Need those points. We need to get the fleets going. Speaking of fleets, we have just done that. So you can get down here. By the time you get there, that was pretty quick. I should have planetology researched. Actually, it won't be for a couple of turns yet, but it'll be right. It'll be right. Okay, we shall set something off building here. It's done pretty well. We could actually use that to get a colony ship to go and settle. These are the places. There's 1, 2. That is worth having. Go on then. This is a bit of a... Well, it's not really a backwater, is it? What do we need here? Terraforming. Always an option. Toxic processes. Pollution. So much to think about all the time. I'm not building any... I can get cruisers now. Brilliant. Get me a cruiser. It's going to take all the command points, but I'm having it. Cruisers are where it's at. They are pretty damn hot. And then after that, more tech's good. And then you can terraform. Anything else to do this turn? No? Well, we'll just one more turn. It's just that. I can't resist. It's always one more turn. One more turn. It's like the old Civ things. You just couldn't leave it alone. The hell is this building? This is a shithole indeed. Max population 5. Poor barren. Aha. But we should be able to get a crust prospector. Yes, there it is. This boosts production on poor and ultra poor planets. So let's get that going. That will help. And then after that, well, we clearly need farms. That'll help. And atmospheric renewer. Is this toxic? Small barren. It's not, but well, that'll do for now. Get those two doing. We'll see what comes along after that. You can't build anything at the moment, so we shall come back to you another time. Damn it, I was supposed to finish the game there. Okay, this is the last turn for this episode. Come on, you skip, and we're done. Right, great. So, no real expansion into new systems there. I think we've gone far enough. I daren't travel much further up here without overextending myself and ending up in a real problem. This space factory, you're not building anything. Well, it should have been. I got nothing there? Okay, well, I'm glad I found that then. You can build a military outpost, and that will defend my frontiers. That'll do for now until I'm ready to take on these guys. But I kind of want like a Hadrian's Wall type of thing, just to say that's as far as I'm going for now until I've taken on some of the Sacra and weakened them. Although, looking at how strong they were, I was about to say I should go and take on something weaker, but these are only going to get stronger, so yeah, let's get building cruisers. Time for some war. Okay, folks, that's it for this episode, and I shall, as ever, hopefully, catch you on the next one.